Okay, and now we just need to make sure that I'm actually live. Oh my god, it looks like I might be. One moment. Oh my god, that's my voice. I'm back, baby. And the only thing I can think of saying right now is, oh, what's up? Bitches? Sorry, just adjusting my TV audios because I decided that it would be a good idea to get a TV monitor instead of a computer monitor because I'm a fucking moron. Okay, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am back, and most importantly, let's do some Destiny 2 stuff, shall we? So this isn't going to be a full stream. This is going to be more or less just me talking about where I've been, why I've been gone, and everything that's going to happen from here on out versus everything that has happened. Okay, going to basically mute my stream. There we go. Okay, so let's start with the obvious things. Where have I been? Well, the president's a bitch. I've been depressed for the last 8 years, or 7 to 8 years, considering that 7 years right now, 8 in like a couple weeks or so. I'm not gonna go into it, but let's just say it fucking sucks and I hate it. But now I'm feeling my own again. Now I'm back. Now I'm feeling absolutely diabolical. And it's time to start streaming again. So, here's how things are going to work from here on out. I'm going to be streaming a couple hours during the day and a couple hours at night. I'm going to aim for starting around 1 to 1:30 during the day, and I'm aiming as well to stream around, I think it was, like I set it up for one tiny moment. Kidrits. Okay, yeah, I can do it. Shit. I'm aiming to also stream a little bit around, I would say maybe 2:30 to maybe 4 in the morning, like each morning. The reason why is because I have a job. The streams in the middle of the day would be from 1 to, I think I set it up for like 3 every day because I go to work at 5. So, that gives me an hour to set up, to do everything that I need to do here around my house. Yada, yada, yada. You all don't care about this, blah, blah, blah. And
Do you know Tyrell?
once I, do everything that I need to. Since the name is against Flying Academy. Noted. Once I do everything that I need to around my house, gonna go to work. I get off from my job at 1:30 in the morning every day. So, that's gonna generally be fun. So, I generally plan on that being how this is gonna go. Now, are there going to be times where I don't stream? Yes, I'm not saying that I'm going to be streaming 24/7 or every day of the week. For instance, I'm going to be taking Mondays and Thursdays off from streaming. And every other Saturday. If I have something planned during the day, on Saturday, like how I do this weekend. Obviously not going to be streaming that day either. But what am I going to be streaming? Well, for one, going to be streaming more Destiny. Because Destiny, I love this game. This game is phenomenal to me, and I'm actually going to go into like an absolute deep dive as to what I love and what I hate about this game. But then on other days, I'm going to be like other particular weekends, because I'm going to mention this right off the bat. The reason why I'm not going to be streaming every weekend, like every Saturday in particular, part of a D&D game. We have our sessions on, like, I guess I could do an all day stream on Saturdays. I don't know. I will have it posted somewhere. Like, if I'm going to stream, like, the best place to keep in track of that would be my Twitter. But at the same point in time, I don't use my Twitter all that much. Like, my Twitter's a personal Twitter account, so... Also, real quick side note, I am amazed that my, my stream, gap, I guess that's a way to put it, like, that, from what I'm doing to, in-game to what I'm seeing on my computer monitor to my right, I'm kind of amazed at, like, the short delay, that's a better way of putting it, of what I'm doing versus what is happening, like, between what I'm doing and what you're seeing. I can't talk all of a sudden, Jesus Christ. Anyway. So, every Sunday, I'm going to be streaming throughout the day. Those are going, my Sunday streams are going to be my main day streams. Whereas my Saturday streams, every other Saturday, is going to be my smallest, like some of my smaller streams. That's going to be basically when I'm talking about stuff like theory crafting, and I might do like a couple weapons bits and everything for like particular ways to play character, like play your hunter or titan. I'm arguing about trying to do warlock mainly because I do not like how to play warlock. Wow, that was glitchy as shit. Anyway, besides that weird glitchiness that fallen dreg had, I might also do a little bit of, say, Dead by Daylight. Like, trying to get better at Dead by Daylight on the weekends. I don't know. Once again, it's ultimately going to decide. Considering that I'm not an idiot and I don't have Twitch.tv in my fucking tag for Dead by Daylight, not gonna have a problem there on like people's streams like me. So I'm so small of a creator, nobody cares. Hey, at least I'm honest. But let's gain our mark, guys. But there's a lot that I can do for my streams. At some point, I'm actually going to get the capability on my computer to where I can actually stream on there, like normally, without having to use like a secondary service or whatever. And I am going to be streaming on my PC. But for the time being, I'm just going to be streaming on my Xbox. Which brings me to, like, what am I going to be streaming? So, it's basically going to be more of the same, if that makes sense. Like, I play Destiny. I play a lot of Destiny. I don't know what I'm currently up to an hours in Destiny. I can tell you that I'm getting damn near close to a whole entire year spent in this game. once again, I have a problem. Once again, I love this game. But at the end of the day, I have a lot that I want to do. And as it turns out, that I'm in a good place mentally to where I can try to do that. Because now, when I was younger and I started doing this, I did this as a means to, you know, come out of my shell, to try to meet new people, to start conversations, to, you know, to help with my general shyness. Because, yes, I was a streamer, but I was also heavily introverted. Not saying that I'm any better now. Mainly because if any of my friends were on here or in the chat, they would tell you, yes, he's heavily introverted. Like, I'm not saying that I'm not. But the thing is, though, is that I was doing it, and you can kind of tell with a lot of my old, if you want to even call it content, the old content, that I was very much trying to force myself to talk. Like, it was awkward, the banter was terrible, and like, only when I really had somebody in my chat right now, besides my monitor being up on my PC, so that way I can actually keep track of everything. Besides that, I was more or less trying to force myself to talk. Which is not the best idea when you are very scatterbrained like me. And then you go off on random tangents, and it kind of gets annoying. But at the same point in time, I felt like I had to do that in order to be liked. Like, I had to be talking the entire time. And if I didn't talk, people weren't going to like me, and people weren't going to watch me and all that. I've come to my senses that that's generally not a super great viewing experience. Like, it can be, but most of the time it's just gonna be a subpar viewing experience.
Your friends are on their way.
The Light Kell awaits. Barracks hopes he will welcome them.
Okay, sorry. Had to shut up so that way I didn't get interrupted by them. But fact of the matter is, though, is that and I'm trying to think of a good way of putting this to where it actually sounds like it's going to make some fucking sense. I very much was forcing myself to do something that I did not feel comfortable doing. And because of that, it made it a not super great viewing experience. Hence why I think that I didn't really get a lot of that. Now, I'm not doing this for, and this is not going to make a lot of sense, I'm not doing it to come out of my shell. I'm doing this now just for me. I'm doing this now because I actually enjoyed the time that I made videos. I enjoyed that time where I was being a goofball in Borderlands 2 and got the Snagger to finally drop after farming it for so long. Like, I enjoyed that. It was stupid. It was fun. Oh, wait, no, I'm gonna give me my set on. But it was stupid. It was fun. It was goofy, silly time. And I love that. God, do I love that. So, I I've been wanting to get back to it, but at the same point in time, I needed to get my head in a better place. I needed to pull my head out of my ass and actually just get to a better place. Like, I stated a lot of times that, you know, oh, I'm fine with myself, I love myself, and whatever, when that was very much not the case. Actually, I need more enhancement cards, so I'm going to do it on Legend. But now I'm feeling my own again. I'm back to me. So now I've gone back and I looked at what I did. I looked at how fucking weak my banter was. I saw like everything. So now I'm back to give this a second try, to give it a better try, to start over. Which, yes, I know. Oh, you say start over, but at the same point in time, you're still on, you know, the same account. You're still, you know, using the 24 followers, and you still have that garbage ass playthrough of the Darksiders, the Definitive Edition. Which, yeah, that wasn't a good playthrough. That was not a good playthrough. I ultimately stopped streaming at one point while doing that, and that was one of the last streams I've ever did. So, what am I going to do? Well, for one, I'm going to start by only streaming Destiny. Like, I'm not saying that I'm going to become a Destiny streamer or anything like that. I'm not saying, like, I'm the new Cathalion. Because, spoiler alert, I'm not. Cathalion's actually is still here doing a lot of really good shit. Like, seriously, though. If you don't know who Cathalion is, educate yourself. Like, Mans is damn legend in the community. Like, both Destiny community and Borderlands community. So, any advice and stuff. But I'm also planning on going and doing a complete playthrough of the entire Borderlands series, with the exception of Wonderlands, which would be the penultimate, you know, story there. Why am I leaving Wonderlands out? Because I haven't played it yet. And that is going to basically be on stream at some point. Like a blind playthrough. Like, I kind of watched, like, another streamer do it. I played a little bit of it, but I didn't really pay that much attention to it. I more or less just kept it running in the background. So that's two of the things I'm going to be doing. One of them is going to be literally at the start of a month. I don't know when I'm planning on doing the Borderlands story run through. And yes, that does include the pre-sequel as well. So I don't know when I'm planning to do that. So I will definitely keep you all posted. Then, you know, like, I ain't going to be streaming. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to stream, because I don't know how it's going to work, per se, the reveal on the 23rd. But I am definitely going to be streaming the rest of that day. I literally have to get off from work. I am ready for it. And I also have a theory, multiple theories actually, about what's coming next season. Particularly what the rate is, because a lot of people are, you know, like, oh, it's King's Fall. I think that might be a Bungie misdirect, but I mean, you have to wait for the theory. And dice over. There we go. There's going to be other things that are coming down the pipeline. Like, I, at some point, am going to try to get a setup going to where I can make my own music and everything like that. I have a friend that's a good guitarist. I'm a halfway decent drummer. So, like, you know, we're going to try to do some of that. Not saying that we're going to make any good music, but at the same point in time, like, you never know unless you try, right? And finally, I am planning at some point to start writing stories. Like, I've been writing stories for a friend of mine. They're small, like, horror stories. You know, spooky, scary stories and all that. Because she runs her own website. So, I'm planning on, you know, making some stories for her. Or I made a story for her. And I'm waiting to hear back from her to see if she liked the Walk on the Fort story before I even begin Walk on the second story. Like, basically the idea is for the story that it's going to kind of be like a Tales from the Crypt kind of idea. Like, yeah, look at my boomer ass saying like something so fucking old. Well, what's Tales from the Crypt? Tales from the Crypt was a super old TV series. It was also a comic book series, if I'm not mistaken. Where basically the main character, the Crypt Keeper, would read or would tell you, the audience, like some spooky story. Think of it like a Twilight Zone, but with things being more spooky than it is actually spooky. Wait, that's the Twilight Zone. Shit. Also, by the way, if anybody's wondering why I'm doing it on Legend, it's so I can show off my elite skills. No, seriously though, it's because Legend difficulty is basically the thing at this fucking point. I'm doing this mainly just so I don't have to play with people who don't know what the fuck they're doing. And this is also the hardest of all the Empire hunts, so... Go ahead, move, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him. But yeah, like, that's the entirety of the situation. Like, so... I do have, like, a bit longer. Okay, stop. No, you don't, bitch. Stop it with your death cannon. Right. By the way, I was saving this because if I'm not mistaken, there's actually a Overload champion and a Barrier champion in this round, so... No, I made that unnecessarily difficult. Oh, right. I don't have Solar Fulmination on. By the way, can we all just agree, like, anybody who knows anything about Destiny, can we all just agree that this season is freaking nutty for Solar? Like, Solar 3.0 is just bullshit right now. Like, Hunters have a freaking throwing knife that literally wipes the entire room. If you have Solar Fulmination on. It's kind of nutty. Also, not to mention, Forerunner. I slept on this thing when it came out in the 20th, or was it 20 or 30? I think it was 30. Its anniversary. Like, good lord. It's nuttier than a freaking Mr. Goodbar. This thing is halfway to bullshit, and I love it. Like, no. Yeah, this is legend difficulty and not even master, but still, just like 3 good shots popped that damn shield, but like it was nothing. Wait, how did I not get my knife back? What? Oh, I guess it was the bond that killed, not the... Oh, okay, okay. I understand how I didn't get my knife back now. Where is that fucking Salvador? There he is. Like, the freaking critical hit multiplier on this damn gun is insane. Makes sense considering that it's supposed to be the Halo Swagnum, but still. Like, yes, I just called it the Halo Swagnum. If you got a problem with that, suck it! And fuck yourself. What? Where did he go? Did he go? You piece of shit! Can I finish you? No, I can't finish you. Damn it. Okay. Also, Classy Restoration. I kind of can't wait for that one to go away because it's so broken. Like, I don't tend to go into trials, but when I did, I used and abused it, and god damn. This is also coming from somebody who never went flawless, but still, it's like, god, it's kind of bullshit. Oh, good lord. It feels so good to be back streaming. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know that this is like the 30-minute high of being back, but still, it's like, it feels so good to be back. I don't care if nobody's watching. I'm having fun. Who gives a fuck? Like, and also, I think that might be one of the problems I had back when I was streaming originally. I think I cared too much. I kind of mentioned it beforehand, like, yeah, I was kind of talking when I didn't need to be. You know, yeah, I was letting the characters have their moment and all that for stories, the moments in game, but at the same point in time, I just wasn't, I was forcing myself to talk. Like, nah, you don't need to do that. Who cares if there's long moments of silence? Oh, but I makes the VOD bad. Okay. Cool story, bro. But like, why should I talk? Like, boom goes the attack. Bungie, I have issues with that. I also got issues, but, you know, that's beside the point. I'll say I will mention right now, one of the things I really have issues about in this game is how the freaking throw bows work. Oh my god. When I go through the entire video, and yeah, I will admit, or the entire stream, whatever, I will admit it's gonna have a super clickbaity title like, I spent a year in Destiny 2. Here's what I love and hate. Like, when I do all that, I am definitely going to bring out that exact thing right there. Come on. Come on. Good boy. God, hold still, goddammit. There we go. Like, I hate that one freaking thing. Actually, I'll go ahead and say what it is. I fucking hate how, like, freaking ranged throw those act and everything. Like, God, it pisses me off to no end. Like, Yeah, that one flew exactly where I wanted it to. I can't tell you how many times I've thrown my smoke bomb on my Night Stalker. Because, spoiler alert, I'm a Night Stalker main. I know I'm on solo right now, but that's mainly because solo is just broke as shit. But I would throw my grenade and it would, or my smoke bomb, and it would just go right between the enemy's legs and then slingshot off into the sunset. Just like, cool, Bungie. Thanks for that. God, it. I know it's the. Wow. I'm sorry, how long were you shooting that? You just hit me on the ass end of it? Good job, Kidrits. And duck. Oh, hi. By the way, I will also mention in a moment, once I'm out of this fight, mainly because it's kind of hard to open up my menu, because, spoiler alert, I'm still on a normal I'm on an Xbox One S. I'm not even on, like, the Series S right now, mainly because the scalpers are still motherfuckers, and they're still buying all of them. So it's kind of hard for me to open up my menu to show you all exactly what I've been doing. Because it's been a hot minute since I last streamed D2. I think that's been a couple years since I actually streamed and showed any of what I've been up to. Like, I know that I had my pause menu open earlier, but at the same point in time, I didn't think about, like, the thing I said earlier about, like, oh, what I've done, or what will happen versus what I've done, like, all that. So, yeah. I'm bad enough to feel bad. I didn't think about it. Oh well. Listen, I'm shaking off the rust. And a little bit of the dust. Nuke. By the way, I definitely mentioned that even after this season, I'm still going to use this Caliban's knife build I have going here. By the way, anybody who's interested in seeing the basics of how to make a decent build in Destiny 2, may I suggest the channel freaking Thunder Dat Booty. He makes a good number of builds for all the classes. I also think Cool Guy does a good number of them, but at the same point in time, I haven't seen a lot of Cool Guy stuff, so I wouldn't know. I know that he does a lot of weapon reviews, kind of like Astrocross. Also, another good Destiny YouTuber. Listen, I've been getting into the endgame a lot more than what I have been. As you could probably tell by the weapon that I didn't have reloaded. I hate that. Okay. And I just flat out missed that so far. Actually, that's something that I had learned by doing this solo multiple times. Kidrits cannot shoot you with the eye blast if you have an enemy between you and her. Or even if you have air mist between you and her, he won't shoot you with the eye blast. So if you're out of position, kind of like how I am right now, because these soldiers are being annoyances, you can use air mist as a shield. At least for this season. I think... I'm not going to go into it, but I think Aramis might be coming back next season. Box of Pura and all that. Come on, die, you motherfucker. Oh, goddamn, do I regret not coming into this with a freaking, void weapon. I do have the guillotine on me, but at the same time, I can't switch to it. It's very difficult. Although I would definitely mention that this is a really good experience for my mini tour. Also, I will mention that that's another thing that I'm going to have programming, I guess is the term for it, on. Is the crafting in Destiny 2 any good? Shorthand? Kinda? And once again, like, in the process of writing a lot of stuff, like between a story for my friend, or multiple stories. Oh, cool, darkness envelops me. Mainly because it's all those fucking bitches. But between that and, you know, all the scripts I'm in the middle of writing, it's going to be a while till I get to that one. Okay, and there you go. Now, even if she froze me, I was survived. Come here, bitch. By the way, considering that I normally do a question of the day kind of deal with in my streams whenever I did stream all the time, question of the day. Between the two 3.0 light subclasses, which one do you like? Like, which one is your favorite? Like, minus the broken ass mods that we got this season. Because, spoiler alert, the mods go away in like a couple weeks. Because of that, we kind of can't rely on them. Try again. There we go. And boop.
She's down, Varix. It's over. That's
Yeah.
all of them. All of Aramis's lieutenants. Her entire council.
The reign
See you
of
in
the
2
King
weeks,
of
Aramis.
Darkness is ended.
I'll see you when I come back to do my theory on you, because considering that I can actually get up here right now,
becomes myth.
I might just move my theory up.
Her legacy will
I
go
don't know.
on. New champions
Because
will
that
rise
might be
in her
tomorrow.
name.
I'm definitely going to be reading the
Must
TWAB.
stay always vigilant.
Oh, cool. A enhancement prism that can go to my freaking postmaster. Did I finish that bounty version? Because I'm about to fill the full if I didn't manage to complete it. Okay, divine intervention. Cool. And that makes my hunter done. I can stick a fork in my hunter because he is nice and juicy done. Toasty. So we're going to just go down to with Varix real quick. But while we are going down, let's go ahead and cover some of the shit that I've done. So as of late, I've been getting very into the end game, like doing Grandmaster Nightfalls, because I actually have people to do Grandmaster Nightfalls with now. Whether it's my normal team or You know, I have a couple other friends here and there that I could run with. I've gotten 2 of the adept weapons, the Horus Elite, and I have like a metric billion hotheads adept. Mainly because I do, like, apparently they're talking sandbox this week. I'm keeping a lot of them, mainly just so I can find out, like, oh, what's Bungie got up their sleeves? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be really bad? Like, let's find out, shall we? That's why I'm holding on to as many as I am.
Have an answer.
Let's see, Biting Wind, Kinetic Bow, no distracting, I can't read the bottom one because the Dark Priestess thing's in the way. Snapshot. That was my neck. I don't know about that, Chief. That definitely feels like a PvP role. Which a lot of people are going to be like, your entire build up PvP role. Like, not really? I appreciate that, but not really? Chief? Like, I question your logic? But anyway, let's go out to orbit. So that way I can do the whole entire walkthrough. So, I've done the new raid, or the newest raid, Vow of the Disciple. I guess it's still the new raid, considering, you know, the, next season's raid is obviously not out yet. And I really like Vow. Vow is a very good time. It's a very fun time. Let me say that. Like, Vow, I only did LFGs for it. And every single time I LFG'd for it, I had a damn good time. If that tells you anything, like, it's that good of a raid. Even though it's been called the Nightmare LFGs. Like, and I even taught people how to do it. Like, do I still have the emblem on me? Yeah, I do. If I'm not mistaken, right, because it's supposed to be like 10 below. By the way, 71 Deepstone Crypt carry. Or completions. Fuck me. I hate it. I never want to do it again. Going to be doing it again. Let's see here. I haven't done any guided games because fuck guided games. Never again. Never the fuck again. No, here we go. Vow of the Disciple carries. I've done 5 carries for people who have completed it for their first time. And once again, like, the entire raid's just fun to me. Like, it's a very fun, challenging raid. I do not believe I've run any raids this season besides Vault. But that's mainly because I'm trying to help a friend get the Vex Mythoclast for the first time ever, even though he was a Destiny 1 vet. It's actually Southpaw. I've done Duality. And Duality is a lot of fun. Like, a lot of what Bungie's just been bringing out lately, like from the Witch Queen and doing the Legendary campaign. That thing was a freaking banger and a half. Like, god damn. That whole entire freaking story was a mini raid in and of itself. Especially that fucking fight against Savathun. I can't tell you how much I fucking hated it. I obviously got the Flame Keeper seal, and I even gilded it. I have a decent clip of the way there for the Duality dungeon. Still, like, I'm waiting to do that next season, and me and my team could easily do that. This one is gonna be the bitch. And yeah, at some point, I'm gonna try to do that. Because why not? Did a little bit of Iron Lord earlier or Iron Banner, good lord, earlier this season. It was okay. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Rift. Definitely not the biggest fan of the new map in Crucible. But then again, I'm going to try to get more into the Crucible and all of that. Like, it is part of the game, and I'm all for playing the entire game. I got the Reaper Seal in its entirety. It's not hard. This is the easiest seal in the game. If you have the season pass, just play the season. It's so fucking easy. Season of the Risen, haven't really done a lot in it, mainly because I could not give a fuck. Like, I played through the story of it, and, you know, the story was good. Wasn't the biggest fan of it, though. Like, the whole entire... Like, the normal Battlegrounds felt so much better than, you know, the PsyOps Battlegrounds. Maybe because of the fact that, you know, the bosses didn't suck ass to fight. Like, they didn't constantly run away and make you fight a photo printed copy of Savathun, you know. Maybe that's just me. And actually, now that I think about it, completing these would give me this, and then I just need to get kills with a weapon. Like, only like 28 more. I just don't really have a lot of the weapons from the season that I care for. Throne Ward, I've done pretty much everything there. I just need to actually go in and grind out the Wellspring for, I think it's the bow. No, it's not the bow. What is it? So this doesn't count because that's a raid weapon. And Sidious doesn't count because that's a raid weapon. I don't think I ever actually crafted the bow. I know I need to get the Follow Sins 2 more times. I know I made the grenade launcher and... yeah, and the red herring. I think it's only the bow and sniper rifle that I need to make, and I could go in and make that. Val. I love this. This was a very fun one. Didn't realize that we did this until the very end. Like, we killed Roke and we were just like, wait, together in the deep. Like, it was 100% just like a accidental, oh. Huh. A lot of this was either inadvertently or accidentally done. Like, symmetrical energy, I don't even remember doing that. Like, I think that was just like, we got that on accident. Or 30th anniversary came, I did everything because I love the 30th anniversary stuff. Like, Grasp of Avarice is, in my opinion, the best dungeon Bungie's ever created. Fight me, and I will. Like, I would do a whole entire video talking about nothing but the freaking Grasp of Avarice. Because, yes, it's a retelling of Treasure Island, but it's so fucking good. Like, I love it. And also, Yalorn came back. So, Deadeye doesn't need to do stuff in the Crucible. Hahaha, never happening. This is, like, I never got the Conqueror show. Mainly because I never really fucking cared to. And now I'm one away from it, so it's just like, ooh. And Insight Terminus is coming back in like 2 weeks with the whole entire catch-up playlist. So, hey, I might be streaming me getting the Conqueror Seal for the first time. Crucible, which is going away at the end of this season, if I'm not mistaken. There's no way I can get it, considering that make it to glory, rank, get a legend in multiple seasons. I never did that. Like, and the only reason why I did the rest of this was so I could get the Mountaintop Recluse and Revoker. Dredgen, I've had the ability to go this multiple times. Like, I think this is the third... It's either the second or third title that I got. And I basically just said, fuck it. I don't want to play Gambit anymore. I did so much Gambit, I never want to play it again. Did everything on Europa. Like, mainly because, once again, Europa was so good of a destination. I'm damn near halfway to getting the Fate Breaker title. Just really do not want to do this. These two wouldn't be that bad. This wouldn't be that bad. But where the fuck is it? This. I do not want to do that, and I do not want to do this. Both of those can suck it and burn in hell. No. I never want to do that. That just sounds like Garner Supper Harpalades. Fuck that. Meanwhile, the Stone Crypt, 71 raid runs. Turns out, very easy to get the title when you do 71 fucking raid runs. And yeah, what can I say? Shadowkeep, I'm working on getting this. I don't need to get this and then I have the title. And ironically, it's the ones that are up for this week, which is Tanix, Zydron, and Gaul, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wait, no, that was last week. So, Fnatic, Omnigul, and Skolot. So, yeah, I could do all three of those, and I should get it. So, I'm most likely going to be doing that at some point this weekend. That I just hitting my team up and be like, hey, guys, can you help me get the Harbinger title? Or at least 3 steps closer to it. I can count. Fourth of the way to this one, and fuck this. Fuck this. I am never doing it. This one raid title can burn in fucking hell. I never want to do this. Because fuck this fucking raid. God, this raid, that raid pisses me off more so than anything else. Crossbreaker got it before the whole entire great sunsetting of 2020. Last Wish, I'm actually disturbingly close. This is the thing that's going to stop me from doing it. Because fuck that. And when you think we're done, boom, Moments of Triumph. So I do have 2021s. The only thing I didn't do was I didn't do the Crucible or Gambit. I completely forgot you had to complete the, Grasp of Avarice. I couldn't think of the name of it, even though I was looking at it. I didn't get the Realm Walker mainly because I did not care to do a legendary version of Astro. I just didn't care. Splicer I got. Chosen I got. Warden I got. And 2020 I got. Spoiler alert, I'm kind of a fanatic when it comes to this game. Arrivals I got. Almighty I got. Dawn I got. Undying I got. Didn't get this one because I actually was without internet for a large portion of this time. So, didn't get Shadow, didn't get Reckoner, even though I was really close to Reckoner. I just had to get the 4 Triumphant, the roads, and then I had that. And for Shadow, I was actually really close as well. Just had to do these particular challenges in Menagerie and do Crown. The Flawless Crown was going to be the impossible one. But with that being said, I did get the Blacksmith, even though at the same point in time as saying that getting a flawless raid title is impossible. Yeah. I'm only running Flamekeeper, mainly because I love the sound of it, but Wayfarer was the first title I got. Chronicler is one that I should probably wear more often, because that's what I fucking am. Not on the same level of Bife, Miden, or Evade, but at the same point in time, I do know my lore. And yeah, that's a lot of what I've been up to for a large portion of the time. I'm actually curious right now. How long have I been playing Destiny? I'm putting it up on my phone. Now you're not going to see it on my Xbox mainly because if I hit the center button, it's going to pause. Stats. Oofda. Fucking oofda. 277 days, 20 hours, and 59 minutes. Ironically, I'm also not the fourth person on my friend's leaderboard to have that amount of time, and that's not even including the small amount of time that I put on my PC. Special project concerning Destiny 2 coming. So that translates to... Oh, wow. That's uncanny. 6,668 minutes. Oh, sorry. Did I say minutes? I meant hours. That's 6,668 hours in Destiny 2. Not including what I put in Destiny 1. If we were to include Destiny 1, I would have very easy be over, like, the 365. Like, that's how much I play this game and how well I know it. So, weird flex, but okay. Point of the matter is, I know this game forward, backwards, and sideways a lot better than what I probably should. Man, it kills me that I had that many damn hours. But whatever, it is what it is. No point in complaining about it now. But yeah. So that is the long and short of it. By the way, I decided real quick to check out my Twitter. Apparently, BioWare is hiring. Like, interesting. As somebody who's going into game design, you can fucking forget about that. Like, out of all the companies in the world, I never want to work for anything under EA. EA is just like the fucking worst, man. But yeah, so that's it for me. Truth be told, I wasn't anticipating streaming this long. Like, I was thinking that, like, this is going to be a short 30-minute stream. 30 minutes later, they're like, well, fucking hell. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. I am so happy to be back. And I plan on doing a lot more and causing a lot more chaos very soon. Tomorrow, I am actually going to be streaming that theory. So that way I can get it up on YouTube to where if I'm actually fucking right, I can just be like, look, motherfuckers! But tomorrow's theory is going to basically just be like what I think next season's going to be. And I'm going to see if I can possibly steal some footage from today's stream. I don't know. We're going to find out. We'll find out together. But till next time, ladies and gentlemen, even if you aren't here, even if you're watching it from somewhere long into the future, I still and will always wish you good night and good luck. Till next time.